It's the conscious hour, and we're back in with Iran. And now we have my other favorite CIA agent. He's going to shoot the shit with you straight, folks. And Iran's not the problem. Well, I think more people are figuring that out. But I think so far there's a bunch of Americans that think that Iran's the problem. And oh my God, we got to solve it. So listen to this conversation. You'll probably wake up and go, wow, I never heard that on the mainstream media. Nope. Never heard that in school. Nope.
Betting, man. I'd put money on their ability to do that, Larry.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Look, there is a deal. If uh, if Trump was actually acting on his own in possession of his faculties and pursuing his own agenda, I actually think he'd make the deal with Iran that's on the table. Iran is not building a nuclear weapon. They don't, at least under the Ayatollah, they don't want to build it. They see that as an act against God, that is a sin to do so. Uh, but so they're willing to allow guarantees to be put in place that would ensure that they're not building a nuke and to allow permanent on-site inspection of the enrichment facilities. So if the goal was just to, if they were serious about, oh, we don't want Iran to get a nuke, then that deal's there to be available. But that's not what it's about. The United States persists in telling the big lie, a number of big lies. Number one, that Iran is the number one sponsor of terrorism in the world. It is absolutely, factually not true. I can prove it both through the publications from my old office at State, the patterns they put out, the patterns of global terrorism. That started in 1990, was reported on what had happened in 89. It had continued through 2003. Then they began calling it country reports on terrorism. The last one was issued last April in 2025 for the preceding year, 2024. And then there's a French think tank called Fondelab. And Fondelab also has done a study. And what does that study reveal? Since 1979, and let's put it 1980, is 46 years. The number one groups responsible for 80+% of the terrorist attacks are the Sunnis that are sponsored by individuals and governments in the Gulf, the Saudis, the Qataris, the Emiratis. Not a single group in the top groups that have killed literally hundreds of thousands of people over the last 46 years, not a single one of them is connected to or funded by Iran. Not one. And yet they go with this lie that Iran's the number one sponsor of terrorism. It is a flagrant lie.
Well, I mean,
And in one of the other interviews I did just a little while ago, or shows I should say, Marco Rubio. Okay, so watch Marco Rubio, watch anybody that opens their mouth and talks down about Iran. They don't know shit. And I'm not saying they weren't programmed. Maybe they do know the shit and they're just lying. But I think they're dumb. I don't think they had the education. I think they were indoctrinated like most people are, not to ask questions. You're being fed a reality and then you buy into it. And then you throw money in. Ooh, you can get more power. And then you throw in sex. Ooh, I can get even more power. See how they play the game? It's greed. It's pure fucking greed. Let's see if I can win. And when you watch Marco Rubio talk and JD Vance talk, watch their demeanor, watch Pam Bondi, watch all of them. They have the same demeanor, the shaking the head, the firm look. Are you challenging me? The disgust, the arrogance. Arrogance. And I can say that because I'm an elder. They're arrogant young fucks. And they need to go fuck some more. They need to do something because it's like the boys club. Now it's the boys girls club. And we just want to just rule the world. And we're taking kids and putting them in concentration camps and they're going to build 20 more concentration camps or 2,000 more. I can't remember the number. I was tired. It's late at night. For what? Because the Nazis, these fascists, have taken over and they truly want a white world. You're seeing it. And this was planned years and years ago. I remember coming home, it was December of 20, before 21 was coming up. And at my daughter's house, son-in-law's house, there was the Rifleman magazine, with Wayne LaPierre on the front, and it said "Fight." And I looked at that and I thought, oh boy, the good old boys. All these guys are armed up. They got their automatic rifles. They got such powerful weapons. They got weapons that the military uses, and they're out shooting hogs and out shooting deer with these huge, monstrous killing machines. But it's fun. It's an adrenaline rush, and they have competitions. And then this magazine shows up, and I went, "We're fucked. We're fucked. They're planning for a takeover of this country." Yeah. Uh-huh. I remember January 6th. I got off by 1. January 6th. Yeah. Um, remember that? That was the showcase. Yeah. That's the showcase right there. You got the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys. What are you proud of? I'm proud of being a man. I'm a man. I'm a proud boy. I got my guns. I'm tough. I know everything about the world. Fuck. Small town America. Small town Americans. Our our education system was puke when I went to it. I challenged school all the time. I challenged what they were teaching me all the time. It was pablum. And look where we are today, ready to blow the world up. And then we call ourselves Christians. That's the one that really gets me. Oh, I'm a Christian. You are? How in the hell can you support this if you're a Christian? Well, it's not that bad. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not judge, love your neighbor as you love yourself. They can't even do that. They can't even love anymore because they're so tightly woven into a society that's so dysfunctional, it doesn't give people the ability to let go. You're always running, you're always trying to survive. We're like little mice on a treadmill. And that's what these uber rich, they consider you that. Now they're just going to get rid of you. Think of it this way. There's a target audience for the world of 3 billion. They don't need 8 billion people. They'd like to trim it off by about 5 billion. So if you're one of these extremists, look what they're doing in the United States. We don't need all these people. Hell no, we don't need all these people. Just get rid of them all. Anyways, it's the conscious hour, and I'm very disturbed. I think we're all very disturbed. So the only way we get out of it is you got to speak out, speak out, speak up, speak out. Call your congressional representatives. Tell them you will never vote for them again unless they stop all of this. They know what to stop. Not the Epstein investigation. Get that one going and prosecute everyone. Get these ICE agents out of the street. And if you don't have enough balls to stop them, then call in the National Guard. The National Guard took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and protect we the people. So do your job, National Guard. And if Trump gets in your way, arrest him, lock him up. He's creating treason against the United States of America. Come on, you guys, let's grow some cojones. You need some cojones. Yeah. All the ones in the military, all the ones in ICE that know it's bullshit, you need some cojones. Break away. Say, ain't no fucking way, dude. I'm not going to do this for this douchebag. You going to do that for that douchebag? That pedophilia nut that's been eating kids and fucking little kids and dancing with them? This is the one who makes you proud? Huh? Are you a proud boy? Well, then suck his dick. Otherwise, if you're a proud boy, put your gun down, tell the man to sit down, put cuffs on him, and bring him in and arrest him. And arrest all the other son of a bitches that are breaking the law. Oh, rule of law. What a concept. Anyways, this is the conscious hour. I just decided I'd say it like it is. Tune in, turn on, and stand up and speak out. Make your phone call. Get very active. At the grocery store, hey, say, how's it going? Isn't the world fucked up? Yeah, how would you stop it? Ask them. Ask every person you see, hey, the world's fucked up. What would you do to stop this thing? Start the conversation. Once you start that conversation, it'll burn like a fire through this whole country. Once we have that conversation, they're going to be running for the fucking hills. This is the Conscious Hour. Thanks for tuning in. Please donate 501c3 and do yourself a favor. Hit the like button and share it with somebody else you love.